Hello everyone, welcome back to Players of Games, Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. What, did you need to do something before we jumped into this one?
No, I was just booping my cat.
Oh. I'm Will, this is Chris.
That's my cat.
We're in the
You can't
underwater
see him.
cave.
Seafloor cavern.
That's it. We caught a
Get it
Golbat in
right.
here.
Jeez. Such low quality, Will. Such low quality. Yes, I'm going to give you crap about that.
I don't mind, I always...
You're allowed your opinion,
Yeah.
even if it's wrong.
It's different. It's a different form of opinion. It's neither wrong nor right. It's all about the preference of the person creating the content. If you're wondering what we're talking about, we were talking about ProZD, and I was just commenting on the fact that I think it's kind of low quality. But when I say low quality, what I mean is just the camera footage, the lighting, just things a filmmaker would think of, not really a content creator.
And I was giving Will crap because I think he's being a little snobby about it.
I wasn't trying to be. I myself, I like...
I know you're not trying to be, but this is that thing I will always talk about, this empathy on the internet. Like, you may view something and think, wow, that's probably kind of low quality, but, you know, the fact that it's popular means that there is some aspects to it that are of a quality. It's high in the qualities that it needs to be. Just because it's low in some things does not make it low quality. Like, it's that thing where there's products and services that are just like, you know, just because, you know, they have the most expensive cameras and the most, like, I'm sure me and you could both come up with examples of movies that have high-profile actors, shot well, or even animation things, high-quality animation, well-drawn frames, and they're utter garbage.
Mm-hmm. And then there's things like, have you ever seen the movie Earth to Echo?
No.
Or Echo, or whatever it is. Basically, if I remember correctly, it was shot on an iPhone. But that was the whole point, because all we see during the whole movie is basically whatever Echo can see. And Echo sees through the devices around it. So, like, through a camcorder, through an iPhone. And one of the big things about it is that Echo communicates using the sounds from one of the characters' phones. So the classic sound, if you ever heard the trailer, it's the sound of basically the kid's ringtone. But the whole thing is shot on basically an iPhone like that. But there are still things that the filmmakers will try doing to make it more high quality. They'll probably still work on lighting, making sure everything will still look about right.
Well, no, here's the thing. Like, you know, here's something to think about. What about when the lighting and what the lighting of what the person is going for is person just in their home?
That the question remains.
It would look unsettling for them for it to be utterly professionally cinema lit. Because here's the other thing: you can still see everything you need to see in his videos. Who's to say he isn't diffusing light somehow? There's never a ton of blown out lens flare or...
Oh, okay. You're talking about ProZD.
Whitewashing.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
It took me a moment to understand what exactly you were talking about.
Yeah. Like... Like, heck, like, even... For the kind of content he makes, it doesn't need to be at that level. Because I'd also argue to point out something me and you both like. It's a certain vlog. Where I doubt they're doing professional light work literally everywhere they go in the vlogs.
What vlogs would those be?
Corridor. Like, they're doing professional stuff, but I doubt they're doing literally every possible light trick. Like, yeah, they're finding good angles. They're doing some of it. I don't think when they're doing their vlog, they're doing what they do when they make a film.
No, not with lighting, that is correct. However, they will be doing color correction and color grading.
Oh, yeah.
From what I've seen of ProZD, he doesn't do that.
Now here's the other thing. He makes maybe a couple minute videos. He's not making a 16+ minute vlog. So yes, it would be very quick to color correct, but doesn't need it.
No, it doesn't. It's the kind of content he makes.
Exactly. So, now here's the other thing of that comes with that. On whose standards should the content be judged? Because you can look at it and go, by my standards, this doesn't have the kind of quality I'd want to put out for content like that. But he can also say, well, that's the thing. Like, you're aiming for an exactly different type of content than I am. And it should be judged on its standards, not yours. Judged by the standards of the content, not by the standards of what you feel everything should do.
I do understand that. I really do. I just know myself, I actually don't really watch his stuff a whole bunch. I look for more of the higher quality type videos. And it's the kind of quality videos that I would like to create at some point. That's why I bring it up. It's just me, it's about judging myself more than it is about judging him. Gosh darn it, Maggie. Stop hurting yourself.
Because I'm sure, if I wanted to turn this into the drama Pokemon episode, I could bring up videos I've watched that you would probably judge as that I know you really like, which thus, to me, probably signifies that you really like their quality, and I think it's awful.
All right,
but we're not trying to turn this into the Chris and Will argue about stuff episode, so I'm not going to bring it up, and we're going to move on.
All right.
Well, we can have a Chris and Will argue about stuff episode some other time.
Alright, so we just fought one of the admins. That must mean that the puzzle that we have talked about so much during this gameplay is right here. The number one thing people think about when they think about puzzles in Pokemon games.
The puzzle that I could never solve as a kid and got my grandma to solve. She was always very happy to solve it for me.
And it's just taking me a moment to remember it all.
Which is honestly kind of funny to think about, considering, you know, she was not from a very tech-literate generation. But she had, it was like a little, basically like a little, honestly, Game Boy SP, not in thickness, but in, like, general size, but it was a Yahtzee game. She really liked Yahtzee.
A Pokemon Yahtzee game?
No, it wasn't Pokemon. It was just like a little handheld, like, to give to people who aren't driving in the car type thing.
You press
just
a
one of
button
those little
and hit
things.
Yahtzees?
And it rolls the dice, yeah, and you can select ones to save and...
I actually had a Pokemon version of that. Wow, look at that. See, in previous episodes, we have talked about the difficulty of this puzzle. And, yeah, as a kid, it's difficult, but even as a grown-up, as an adult, it still has a bit of toughness to it. You have to think through it still.
This is one of the biggest things with Pokemon puzzles is they're very easy to mess up because you do something and then you look and go, oh wait, no, I put it in one wrong spot, but now you have to leave and exit the room because the puzzle soft locks itself.
Mm-hmm. But nowadays, the Pokemon games aren't even creating puzzles as difficult as this one. They're making them super simple. And that's kind of the argument we had made when we talked about it throughout the series.
Yeah, like... It's been a while since I saw something like this, and it makes me sad, because, like, yeah, I didn't have the best of time with it as a kid, but I remembered it. And it was one of... And, like...
And we think about it fondly now. We look back at it fondly, and we remember the instances where we did it.
Like, my grandma has passed on now, but that's a good memory I have of her.
Mm-hmm.
Was her seeing me get stuck in a video game, and despite, you know, kind of thinking video games were a little silly, she understood them and was perfectly willing and had enough tech savviness to be like, okay, I can point out how to do that, and or you just hand it to me and I know how to operate it to the point that I can help you solve this.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna start this up. The problem now is that how many puzzles and memorable instances do you have of current Pokemon games?
Which ones? Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, X,
Sword
Y.
and Shield all the way through X and Y. Because that's kind of where it went downhill.
A lot of my memories are less about the content and more about just having fun with it's a Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm. Even Black and White was still pretty good with their gameplay and puzzles.
Oh, Black and White was... It's kind of been one of those things that everyone ragged on that gen when it first came out. But, you know, the haha, it's 2020, hindsight is 2020 thing. Like, it's kind of true, though. Like, people rag on it, but now view it positively just because we've seen what's happened after.
Mm-hmm. Super potion already.
Just kind of the whole thing of, like... Because I remember really liking that gen because without sacrificing anything, it started doing more with story.
Yes, absolutely. It had so much story.
Like, at the time, N was one of my favorite characters. And
really is a great character. It definitely asked good questions and brought up good thoughts on the Pokemon world. Or kind of it basically brought up questions that we had always been asking.
Now, bringing up N, you want to talk about one of my things I hate most about the Pokemon community?
What?
Weird, crazy theory crafting.
Oh no.
I really don't like theory videos. Apparently. Like, some of them, you know, when they practice restraint. But the very fact that there exists a theory that N isn't N isn't a person, N is actually a Zoroark. That is a Pokemon theory. And I've seen a lot of Pokemon YouTubers talking about this theory and giving it coverage and, like, saying its points and things in favor of it with, like, you know, like, look at all this evidence, and I'm like, this evidence is very much grasping at straws.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it's fine to theorize things, but really? Like, it's kind of one of those things, just as a person who plays games. Like, you see people make these crazy theories. And then my issue is always, like, they always seem to start with some crazy premise. Very few of them are, I know I'm talking over the climactic moment here, but we've seen it. Guess what, dude? You messed up.
Supposed to awaken and control. Aha! Maxie has had his moment of self-realization. Have the time to argue about, get outside, see for yourself. And this is something for you, new for you, Chris.
Well, I mean, this is very, very similar to how stuff goes with,
in Ruby and Sapphire, yep. But,
in
look,
Sapphire, yeah.
look what's happening now.
Yeah, now it's switched up.
And now it's back. And now it's gonna continue to go do that cycle. Doing anything bad. Responsibility for putting an end to this false start, Archie and me. This defies belief. Super ancient Pokemon, their power is unbelievable. They've set the balance of nature. Wait! There's more! What is happening? This is terrible! After scorching heat wave ended, the deluge began. If this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn know the whole world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Swatopolis. One, the world is taking place there. There's no point arguing here. Swatopolis might provide answers. I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Swatopolis.
Okay, let's go be reckless.
The only time you ever see someone be able to fly to a non-specified location.
Yeah. Now back on Chris's rant.
Wait. No, we have one more thing. Because this is new. This is gonna be new for you.
Yeah, they're fighting out here instead of in the cave.
Yep.
Ah, yes, that old animation style.
And charge! And charge! And they're just gonna keep charging at each other.
It's honestly kind of funny.
Oh, let's heal up real quick.
Like, this is a fight with a very obvious winner.
Yeah, it really is. See, what I would love to see, though, is I really want an Emerald version of all this. Because I would love to see Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre going at it.
Oh yeah, honestly, the Primals made it more of an up and down fight. Because it's dependent on which goes out second.
Red Orb, calm down, Kyogre. It's no good. It's not responding at all. Please stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now. Keep going all home, not just Swatopolis will be utterly... Alright. And we gotta go talk to Steven again. Pokemon fighting, Groudon and Kyogre, two super ancient Pokemon were awakened from long sleep and now they're smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Crow, you being here now, I'll take you to take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Do a bunch of walking. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? That's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know.
Exposition.
Hey, look, we're back at that cave we usually go in. Okay, here we are. Inside here you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him.
I could, but I'm just way too busy. I'm Steven.
Oh, Cave of Origin. We could technically run into a Pokemon in here. That's right. You can still come in here. Because there's Wallace. So you are Krill. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once gym leader. Now from Trusted, my mentor, Juan, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon, but there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There's one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past, but even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Really? You don't? That's kind of pointless. You perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. What do you think?
Well, it's not Mount Pyre.
Nor is it the Cave of Origin.
We're there. So, it leaves Sky Pillar. Though I don't know why we'd know that.
Maybe if we put don't remember. In fact, I'm curious. What does it say? Oh, you don't remember? That's a problem. Can't you remember? Okay, what's it say for the others? I met the old lady there earlier. She had no mention of it. I very much doubt that the old lady would try to hide something from me. Cave of Origin. Cave of Origin, but that's right here. I need... It's stonewalling us into the one thing we can pick. Must be... There's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away.
Well, you head there. Why didn't you take us?
Oh, hey. What are we gonna find? A Zubat. Are we allowed to catch it?
Yes, we haven't caught one.
Okay. Ah, darn confused Ray. At this point, I've lost track of what the conversation was about that we had before.
Oh, I haven't. I was ranting.
Oh.
On theory videos.
Ah, right. Come on, Voltron. Hit them attacks. So, what are your thoughts on the changes here?
I mean, I need to see them in their entirety.
Okay. Well, we're not too far from being done with this whole sequence. Alright, so we got goal. Now what?
Man-Bat. I know you like DC.
See, I don't remember what his name is. Otherwise I would have put that. There's actually a movie called Gods and Monsters that basically takes the character who's Man-Bat and makes him Batman. Instead of Bruce Wayne. Alright, quick shortcut. Since we haven't discovered Pacifilog. Hey guys. Guys, could you stop fighting? Guys? Hi, guys? No? Okay. I'm just gonna go
Then
over
the
here.
and then the kid got drowned.
And the tidal
The
waves that
end.
ensued.
Quickly, everyone, seek refuge underground.
If I remember correctly, Dive wasn't even in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
No.
And I don't even... No, it didn't make it into the... Yeah, it was replaced by Rock Climb in the next one. Dive was... I guess it makes sense for this game because of how much water there is.
Yeah.
I might just use a repel. There's no point in fighting all these Pokemon.
I concur.
Do I have any there? No. Yeah, it works. Down one. Oh, and look, all the extreme weather has cleared up. I forget, maybe you can look this up real quick. Is there a time-based event in this game where it covers the entire game in the extreme weather?
I don't know, and I don't think so. But you are correct, and that is a thing I can double check.
Oh, wait, can't go too high there. Or do I need to go that high in order to avoid them? Yep. Route 130.
Everything I am finding does not suggest that is a thing.
Okay. Tells effect wore off, or do another one. Is this it? No? No? Ah, darn. So close. Trying to avoid the guys to make this go faster. Ooh, Tentacruel. Pretty sure this is the first time we've seen that in here. Or has it? Maybe not. Still very weak to electric, though. Oh, Whalmer. Whalmer's high HP and special defense. Good for resisting grass and electric type, except for their weakness to it. Wow, already another route. Ah, gosh darn it. I'm trying. Oh, darn it. Got both of us. Got both of them. Well, hopefully we can finish this up even faster. Ooh, that's a spiel. The electric type should take that out fairly quickly. I mean, steel wing the other one. Yep. And good. defeated before it can start using ice attacks on Maggie. And we know psychic types aren't that good against steel. Oh, it failed. Very nice. Very good. To level 42. Very good, Kevin. Oops.
Good job, Kevin.
Yay! And I think it's right up here, almost. Ah, yes. Here we are.
Don't forget to keep an eye on the time.
Yep. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. I've opened the locked door of the sky pillar. Let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. The Quasar should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Spatopolis. I've got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. And actually, this is the perfect time to pause. We are
Very
out
much
of time.
so.
So, thank you all for joining us. This has been another Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke episode with Players of Games. I've been Will. This has been Chris.
Things are cooling down, and now they're heating up.
Alright, we'll see y'all later.